It all started when I had a boyfriend. And yes, Crissa had a boyfriend. And no, he's not the reason why I turned gay.
Oh.
Now let's just call him Jerry. Yeah, Jerry. Let's call him Jerry. He was a nice guy, guys. You know, very respectful, a Christian man. Well, boy, my parents loved him. He was a football player. I mean, a kicker. Is that still considered a football player? Anyways, he had muscles. That's a plus. Yeah, like if you're into those sort of things, you know, husband material. But then I went to college. You know, college, dorm life, basketball practices, frat parties. Oh man, frat parties and their jungle juice. I don't know if I spent more time on the dance floor or in the bathroom. But what I do know, Shawty shouldn't have been dancing on people that she shouldn't have been dancing on because I was still in a relationship with Jerry. But that's when I met her. Let's call her, I don't know, Samantha, okay? That's the day I met Samantha, and Samantha became my best friend so fast. And we know what best friends mean in the gay world. We know what that means. We became, oh God. We became so inseparable, all right? So inseparable that I basically started dreading the phone calls that I would get from Jerry. So you can only imagine how quickly I had to break things off with Jerry. Y'all probably like, so Crissa, you was gonna get turned out in your first year going to college? Yup. And did? Well, no, but yeah. Well, let me just explain to you, all right? Being with Samantha was giving me this feeling that I had when I was younger and I never acted on it. And I mean, that's another story for another time. But comment, spill the tea if y'all trying to hear that. And I'll look out for it. But anyways, I wanted to act on it this time with Samantha. And so I did. And when I tell you, like, she made it so easy. I mean, she was an amazing person. Obviously, she was my best friend. But like, she was just fun, funny. Like, we just got along. She got me. It was just easy. Way easier than being with a guy. You know what I'm saying? And like, I was going. And that's when I realized, started like girls. I felt like rainbows were raining on me. Like, my mind was at one side of the rainbow and my mind and body was on the other side of the rainbow. And I was just one big rainbow that needed to just be released. So I felt like I needed to come out to the world at that moment. And it was time for me to just come out of the closet, and that I shall come out of. So what better timing than to come out to my family than when my dad comes to visit me in college to watch a basketball game. I had a whole rehearsal with Samantha, okay? So we talked about how I was gonna come out to my dad and what I was gonna say and what he might say and just how I was gonna stand my ground. And, you know, he's a pastor and I'm a preacher's kid, and, you know, this is not the way to go in that world, you know? And the night before my game, I get a phone call in the middle of the night from my dad. He's crying. I'm like, Dad, what's going on? He's like, my dad never cries. Crissa, did you get turned out? My heart dropped and I pooped my heart out. And I'm like, huh? Girl, you know you heard him. You know good and well what he said. I said, huh? Dad, what'd you say? Crissa, did you get turned out in college? And the girl, what did these girls turn you out? Are you gay? I said, what would make you think that? He was like, well, I saw Samantha put her hand on your leg in the car. I was like, Dad, those are best friend things. You know, best friends can be affectionate and handsy. Yeah, I never came out to him. Keep in mind, he's saying all this and I'm in bed with Samantha laying right next to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't come out to him that night. Fast forward 3 years later, and Samantha's still my best friend to the world. Well, to my family, and things weren't going well. And so we took a break. Yeah, we on a break. But she's my best friend, and it's my birthday. So what do best friends do? They celebrate. And that's what we did. So what we went to the club. But boy, that is when I met her. The other her. And let's call her Bianca, okay? Woo! Bianca! God dang! I ain't never seen a girl so fine in my life. It made me want to cry because I never thought I'd have a chance with someone like that. Oh, I never thought anybody like that would even look my way. You know what I'm saying? But God gave me luck. That's what happens when you're a PK kid. And luck was on my side that night. Shawty got the twerk in that thing. She was like, and you know that thing be thangin'. So she was backing that thing up. She was getting low with it. Get low. My hips were getting organized. It's been many birthdays later, okay? We was hot. We was getting it. Hold on. Just hold on 1 second. I'm not quite finished, but we're finished. Okay. Like this cup of coffee, things were getting really hot, and I felt like something was just beaming down of steam and heat. So I decided to turn around. And she was staring at me. Samantha was staring at me. So I came home with her. No, not Bianca, Samantha. Because we were still living together. Yeah, that wasn't a pretty night, but to be honest with y'all, like, for real, this break really had me, like, soul searching. And I realized that, like, I'm really for the streets. Well, I was really for the streets. So, like, I had to break things with her, y'all. I broke up with her. I had to. And it wasn't long till I called Bianca. I ain't gonna front y'all. I probably called her that night. I really don't remember, but no, I'm not that grimy, but yeah, I called up Bianca, you know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, guys, she was a whole wife. Yes, married, with a kid, 4 years old. Yeah, I forgot to mention that to you guys. Just like she forgot to mention that to me while she was twerking that thing. But I didn't mind. Yeah, and I didn't care. Matter of fact, I'm such a lesbian, I moved in with her while she was still married. What is wrong with us lesbians? But yeah, I wouldn't have changed it for nothing, guys. And then Bianca became another best friend. That's my freaking problem, yo. Just got so many freaking best friends. You know what? These best friends are like a broken record, and I can't keep living like this. I gotta fix it or fix something, right? Plus, she wasn't like another her. I felt like she might have been the one. So I had to come out to my parents. So I just gathered up the guts to lay it on out to them. So I called them. I said, hey, you know those best friends? Yeah. They're my lovers. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I shall repent to thee. Or go to hell. Whatever, however you feel. But you know what? I was happy. And fast forward about 13 years, my lover, my best friend, Bianca, became my wife. Love and happiness.